All right, we're finally here. Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantum Mania. Really excited to check out another of the Marvel Universe movies. So, when I first came into this one, I was not knowing what I was going to expect. I really enjoyed the first one. I really enjoyed the second one. So, I was hoping more of that funny, type of actiony, joke pun, more Paul Rudd basically. I could say that I got that. I did. That was delivered in the movie for sure, but it was kind of lacking in some areas as far as like details, things that are going on around the universe at the current moment, little pieces that they're just kind of leaving out there so it can kind of build up a little bit more down the road. I felt like throughout the whole entire movie where we're kind of just being thrown all like this new cast. I know we saw Kang in the show Loki that actually one of my friends, Dom from the Dom Trap, had to remind me about. And I gotta say, I felt like a lot of this movie was missing kind of some of the key pieces, some key information that we still have yet to understand. They tried to really put it all in together into the 2 hours of runtime. I felt like maybe Marvel could have done with a little bit of more an episodic version of Ant-Man. I don't know if they could have done something like that to kind of tell the story of Kang. Kind of tell the story a little more in depthly, a little more longer. I understand there's only a 2 hour runtime for this movie, but I think we could have done a little bit more as far as lore based, kind of made the audience understand how powerful Kang is, where he came from, where exactly is his motivations, what he wants, things like that. I felt like the movie didn't deliver in that fact. It was just interesting. The mom character seemed to be really kind of done a lot of things in that area. They could even maybe explore a show with her and go back in time and try to see what type of events happened in that area, since she seemed to be a big part of what was going on in the plot there. There's just some key things that were missing in this movie that I would have really loved to see. I think they could have really done something maybe on Disney Plus and done an actual show for this, a series. Maybe had an episode with the mom, showing exactly what was going on back then and what did she end up doing down there. Although the movie was enjoyable, it was fun, it was cool. The action scenes were definitely there. I think one of my favorite parts is when Paul Rudd and his daughter finally get together and start beating some ass. It was actually pretty cool. The action sequences were pretty awesome, and yeah, it was good in the sense of that, like everything that we've known Marvel to be, they delivered on that fact. But as far as story base and concept and plot, I think we could have done a little bit better there. I also got to see Jonathan Majors for the first time on the big screen, at least for me. I know he's been working on some other stuff, but this was actually my first time seeing him act, and oh my god, this guy, he is definitely the one. He is definitely an amazing actor. You can really tell a lot of hints of like Denzel Washington, a lot of hints of those type of characters that Denzel played, the precise, the very quiet, calm, but very direct character. It seemed like Jonathan Majors may have gotten some influence from that, because oh my god, he really delivered. I really got the sense of like, this guy is powerful, this guy is precise, this guy does not care what he has to do, he will take over. Hence the name. Jonathan Majors definitely had to be MVP in this movie because he was really able to deliver his performance. I could even say that sometimes he carried more than even Paul Rudd. I gotta say, he did his job. I really love where they're going with this character. I really love picking him as an actor, and I'm excited to see more. I might actually check out a little bit more of Jonathan Majors, and he's actually gonna be coming out in Creed 3, so it's gonna be exciting to really check him out and see his career go from there. If you guys have any recommendations of any shows I should watch or movies he's been in, I would love to hear it in the comments down below. But Jonathan Majors is that guy. He really delivered in that performance. Going to say about performances, I don't think I really enjoyed what they did with MODOK. It was cool to really introduce him. His character design was kind of wonky. I think my girl kind of said something about Spy Kids type of animation character, and it was actually funny because she was right about that. I don't know if you remember with George Lopez and his enemy type. I don't really remember the whole plot of the show, but his enemy was kind of like that. So MODOK looked the same as well. He didn't contribute so much to the movie, but he was there definitely for some moments. I thought that the way that they delivered his character was kind of could have done a little bit more. It is what it is. He wasn't really that much of an important character in the movie. We also got to see Bill Murray. Bill Murray for his short Gone, well, yeah, let's just say he was in and out. But it was exciting to see Bill Murray. Haven't seen him in a long time. They're starting to introduce the fact that now we're going to be exploring more multiverses. So that's really cool. It's going to be an infinite amount of content for them to really get to use here, especially since they're finally opened up the world. I mean, the possibilities are endless here. I mean, look at the comics. They have like weird little like side characters and different variations of characters. So it's going to be awesome to really check out. Marvel seems to be heading in a good spot. They didn't really do the best on this one. This is not the best Marvel movie, but it is a definitely enjoyable one. And it's going to be catching you up on what's about to happen here. So I definitely recommend checking out this movie. I definitely think it should be one you should watch. I mean, eventually watch them at home, stream it, rent it. But it's not one of those that you need to go see right now at this moment. This movie actually made me think back when Spider-Man Far From Home came out and their version of the multiverses, because I love what they did with that. Like, I love the fact that Marvel is opening this door up for, new type of content, more characters to come back and come in and leave and do whatever they want, because there's going to be an amazing canvas for them to really create this entire long-term universe. Seeing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, it was amazing in that moment. Hopefully they can create more moments like that. Could even bring back Iron Man. You could literally do anything right now. It's open into interpretation. It's open to whatever the creative people want to do over there at Marvel Studios. Like, you could literally do anything right now. And this is what's amazing about this movie. I think if you go check it out, just appreciate that. Think about that. And yeah, man, I gotta say, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, I'm gonna give it a... Wait for it. Let's give that a 7-1. We're going to lock it in at 7-1. And with that review being done, I hope you guys have a good one. Make sure you hit the like button. Smash that sub button. Let me know if you enjoyed Ant-Man in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.